Mr. Holmes, what a compelling mystery we have stumbled upon. Perhaps I have the premise of my next novel.
One kidnapping does not a story make.
Stop! A black cat crossed before us. It's a bad omen.
I do not take you for the superstitious type, Doctor. Such things are mere fantasies, tricks of a feeble mind. One imagines a physician would keep a surer footing in reality.
Perhaps. Before the war, my time abroad was difficult. Once, I came across an Afghan, bleeding, who I could not save. He pressed a rosary into my hand. A gift, he said, so as to gain God's favor. After that...
Dr. Watson?
Yes, well, I shan't get into details, but sometime later I found myself lost in the desert. Dehydration set in, and things grew ever more dire. The man's words came to me. I said a prayer and placed the rosary on a rock. A gift to gain God's favor.
And you were rescued.
Yes. A detachment of British soldiers found me.
To whom I'm grateful. Without their diligence, you would not be standing here and I would not have this case.
I'm sure you have another explanation prepared, Mr. Holmes, but I think I shall cling to the occasional superstition all the same.
To each his own, Dr. Watson. So long as it does not interfere with my methods, do it. We must press on, cat or no cat. The question remains, why abduct Kimmer here?
Oh, hardly a reputable
What can I
establishment.
get you?
I've seen... Greetings.
We shall soon.
My colleague and I are seeking a burly man, above average height, with workman's boots.
Half my customers, then.
Are you familiar with a Roy Soulsby?
Roy Soulsby? I know the name, but he's not...
We must go.
Oh,
Hello, lad. Is this where I may find...
You read the poster? Yeah?
Sadly, no. Well, not yet. I want to speak...
Emma, my mother. She got sick after the fire.
Where did you last see Girves?
He worked at a, warehouse. This man, Roy Soulsby, gave him the job.
How would you describe this Soulsby?
He was big and strong. He had a big scary eye.
Scary, you say?
Yes, like it was made of metal.
Do you still have them?
Girves left it near...
Don't go. This cheap pendant looks like silver, but it's only made of tin. No surprise the boy couldn't sell it.
I miss Gervais. Do you think he's okay?
Not in the mood, mate. Shoo!
Pardon me, sir.
Not again. Yes, I'm Roy, but I can't help you find your uncle or whoever you've lost.
Now what makes you think I would inquire about...
You are the fourth person to ask this.
You say we are not the first to ask you about a disappearance. Do you recall anything about those who came inquiring?
She has badgered me twice now.
And this woman can be found?
No clue.
May I ask...
This is where the ship sank the other day.
Have you seen this before?
My card? Where did you dig that up? No. Someone used it without my consent. How else?
I have been told that you hired Dea's son, Gervais, right before he vanished. His brother also said you had a metal eye. What do you make of this?
Tell that him to stop making things up.
Have you ever heard of a man with a metallic eye?
I've seen him even. Dirty Summers is the name. A nasty lout.
I shudder to ask, but where does one find a Dirty Summers?
He likely signed on with a ship. I am not one to spy on others, let alone him.
I see.
My advice, keep away from him. Have you been drinking?
What do you know about this poster?
A foreign woman asked to put it up. She's plastered them all over the port.
Any clues as to her whereabouts?
None. It was hard to understand what she was saying.
We must go.
Oh.
What are you gawping at?
Mr. Soulsby, you know more than you're letting on.
What makes you say that?
A man named Dirty Summers was involved in some recent kidnappings across London. He used your name as a cover for his deeds.
What? Really? That doesn't mean I'm involved, though. Boulder Dash. Sorry, you lost me there.
Mr. Soulsby,
What?
a man named...
What?
Your calling card? It's true. Clearly you have found yourself another source of income. I'm sure Scotland Yard...
All right, stop.
I'm all ears, Mr. Soulsby.
Yes, I know Summers. He paid me to turn a blind eye to his business. I do not recall.
What else can...
He is a regular at the Cursed Mermaid.
What for...
I don't know.
Why do...
I have nothing more.
Enough. I have hard evidence that Summers was involved in recent kidnappings.
I'm not surprised.
A custom...
All I know is he's...
If the lives of the missing do not concern you, then I would urge you to think about your unborn child.
Are you threat?
Nothing of the sort, but that doesn't mean that there won't be consequences for your silence. Everyone knows. Should the police now spare yourself?
Okay. He paid me cash. Here's the key. Go and do what you will. Just leave me out of it.
Strange symbols. I don't recognize them. £5. That won't go far.
Really, Holmes, this ought to be beneath you.
As my brother would say, it is for the greater good. Good quality, but torn in many spots. Mold. That's why you don't leave sailcloth lying out. The scratches are fresh, left by something metallic. There are a couple of marks on this end. This crank saw some use. This crank saw some use. Well oiled and well maintained. Fit for a crank. Passage, just as I expected. Wait here, Watson, and keep an eye on the doors. I'll scout the premises.
Will do. Be careful down there.
Wait, what's happening? What is this place? Where am I? Strangely cold. Something is missing. This cannot have been under the port of London all along. Is it an illusion? The only way forward is the abyss. Phew, I didn't die. It is icy cold and pulsating. My heart, be calm. I am somewhere else. How? It's harder to breathe here. What is that? Oh, no! This unspeakably revolting. head is already spinning. When will this end? The stench. A strange stone. It almost feels alive. One down, one to go. My head. What just happened? Oh, that is truly revolting. Frozen and pulsing, almost like it has a heart. Did I get out? John?
What is it, Holmes?
Watson?
Holmes, where are you? Holmes. Holmes. Are you all right?
Fine. Watson, I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
Fine? By Jove, you should have heard the way you called out my name.
It was just a game of shadows.
I'm glad. This place gives me the chills. What are we dealing with?
Something that's finally interesting. At least 24 pendants, all identical and made of tin. An American passport. Amos Colby. Someone got their hands dirty painting this with blood. Old blood stains. I've never seen a pattern like this before. It seems made for simple experiments. I wager they could not afford a better set. This box contained a narcotic substance, much like the one in Kimahir's brazier. Black Edelweiss Institute, established 17-something. Someone used mud to draw a cross in a rectangle. Why? These clothes were crudely cut off someone. An American, judging by the style. Fine rope work, cut by a finer blade. His abdomen is severely bloated. Cyanosis of the lips, marks on the neck. This man was strangled. Deep scratches left in a frenzy. The strength it would take to carry this crate, let alone break it. A small bloodstain, but not serious. Oh, potent. This sensor has more narcotic residues. These clothes are missing buttons. They were forcefully removed. Dumpra, a staple of lecturemen's attire in Nepal, gathered from dozens of people at the very least. I must have seen this one before. That explains my hallucinations. What on earth? It looks like the scribbling of madmen. Many people were brought to this place. Their abductors stripped off their clothes and discarded them in a pile. The prisoners were kept in a soporific trance by the use of narcotics. A few tried to resist, but alas, in vain. After a few days, everyone was stuffed in a crate and sent elsewhere. Only one captive was left behind. He was strangled to death on this altar.
What the hell is happening, Holmes?
Calm yourself. Cannot be.
What is it? Oh my God. Please tell me we found all we needed to, Holmes.
I think we found a bit more than that.
Yet we have no clue as to where those people have been taken.
And that's where you're wrong, Watson. We have more than enough. I just need to connect the dots. How about you pack your suitcase in the meantime, my dear fellow? Just in case. Dr. Watson, how does a trip to Switzerland sound to you?
It sounds unexpected. What makes you think we should head there?
It's all about the box with narcotics and Mr. Colby's clue, the cross inside a rectangle. Put two and two together, add a dash of research, and what do you get? The Black Edelweiss Institute in Interlaken, Switzerland. If we hurry, we can still catch tonight's train. As grateful as I have been for your company, Dr. Watson, I'm afraid you shall have to investigate Edelweiss alone.
Hello? Mr. Oakes, I fear you overestimate my abilities.
Nonsense.
I'm no such thing. My troop...
Man with the rosary.
A tr...
You are...
What?
And how many men have you helped since?
No more...
How many people could?
Holmes,
I would start